May we all have sufficient strengths, energies, inspirations, enthusiasms to consistently study the Shastras, try to understand them, implement them, till our own redemption happens in our own interest. Om, Om, Om. Om Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sarusibhyo Mahatbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Yairime Guruvehi Purvam Vadavakya Pramanataha Vyakyataha Sarva Vedantaha Yogaha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Parabrahmane Namaha Shrutimatre Namaha Samasta Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha Tesham Sarvesham Kripaya वेदांत दर्शन योग दर्शन ज्ञान साधन द्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव परमात्मानुभूति द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः निर्विघ्नेन पुनरुत्थान जागरणस्य व्याप्त्यर्थं अस्माकं आयुरारोग्य क्षेम स्थैर्य प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याणार्थं श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्री योग दर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम् प्रथम पादः समाधिपादः सूत्राणि। ओम ईश्वर प्रणिधानाद्वा क्लेशकर्म विपाकाशयैरपरामृष्टः पुरुष विशेष ईश्वरः तत्र निरतिशयं सर्वज्ञबीजं पूर्वेषामपि गुरुः कालेन अनवच्छेदात् तस्य वाचकः प्रणवः तज्जपस्तदर्थभावनं ततः प्रत्यक्षेतनादिगमोऽपि अंतराय अभावश्च। Friends, we are by God's grace studying Patanjali Yoga Darshana Shastra, that through yoga sadhana, transcending the obstacles called as the Vrutthis, we want to realize, discover the essential true reality or the self and get liberated from the persecution sufferings we have because of identification with the Vrutthis. In Yoga Darshana, it is called as Vrutthis. In other darshanas, they are called as Upadhis. So all Upadhis are Vrithyatmaka only. And all Vritthis taking the shape of the Upadhis gets us bound. Like Deha is an Upadhi. Deha also is a Vritti. And in that Aham Dehosmi is also a Vritti. And Aham Dehosmi living LIVNG is also a Ubadhi. Therefore, whatever is happening to the Deha, I am identifying with it and I am going through the Sukha Dukha. So to Aham Dehosmi Vritti, whatever is happening to that, because of Vritti Sarupyata, I am also going through what is happening to Deha. So the much difference nahi hai. In Yoga Darshana Vritti Nirodha, Vedanta Darshana Upadi, Tadatmya Parkar. The Panchakoshas of Vedanta are nothing but the Vrittis only of the Yoga Darshana. All world is nothing but mind. Mind is nothing but Maya. With these things continuously thinking, first thing we have to achieve is devaluation of the gross. Gross is experienced, but not necessarily so important that we give reality to it. It's a biggest delusion. So to like in a grocery shop when you go, that's why it's called as grocery shop. How many groceries are there? But you are not interested in perceiving anything. आपको क्या चाहिए वो मांग कर ले आते हो. But other things are there. You should be lost in giving importance to them. No. Then why are you lost in this? My choice. Therefore, by my choice only, I give value to the gross things and specific value to specific gross things. And accordingly, I transact. The transaction gives sukha or dukha. लाइक 100 ग्रॉसरीज में है ग्रॉसरी शॉप, 10 ही आपको इम्पोर्टेंट है, किसी को 6, किसी को 4, किसी को 1, किसी को इम्पोर्टेंस ही नहीं है तो वहां जाएगा ही नहीं वो. So the grocery shop with that items has no value for us also when we don't need anything of that shop. Like in the men's wear shop, the women have no interest at all. So too in the children's toys, parents have no interest. But so many gross things are there. Not only they are not enchanted, they are afraid कि this fellow को क्या मांगे पता नहीं, कितना बिल पे करना पड़े. So through all this analysis, first thing we have to come to the beautiful maturity is gross is not so important. We're all lost in stulata. That's why we are not able to go into sukshma. Because of that only, the moksha is not coming. Moksha is in sukshma only. There's a kavat in Telugu. Sukshma mein moksha hai. Sukshma lo moksha. There's moksha and settle. The meaning of that is few sadhanas you get liberated, by the way. So in Yoga Darshanam, we have come up to the Upaya Yukta, Vritti Nirodha and Asampragnata Samadhi and Atma Anubhuti and Kaivalyam. Also, the Ishvara Pranidhana leading to Ishvara Vidyana Yukta, Vritti Nirodha and Kaivalyam. So in the Ishvara Pranidhanam, this is called as Ishvara, this is called as his Lakshanas and all. This is how we have to do the Avidhyana, and this is what happens when you do, Pranidhana. From your side, he does the Avidhyanam. Tataha Pratyak Chetadikamaha Abhi Antaraya Bhavascha. With this, actually, the moksha is over. But because Bhagavan has used Sutrakara word Antaraya, then Vyasa Bhagavan thought of explaining it. And Sutrakara himself says that it is not as easy it is as it is heard or told. There will be million obstacles. Now, these Antaraya, we also have our Purushartha to do from our side to come out of them. And we have to depend on the Lord also. See, without ourselves doing anything to come out of this antaraya, we can make the Lord also do this for us. Provided two things if we can do. What are they? First, know that these are antaraya and be strongly desirous of coming out of it. Second, with full faith, give that job to the Lord through surrender to remove these antaraya. Then He will remove. हमको क्या है ना, जैसे शुभेच्छा चाहिए परमात्मा को पाने का, द अदर एक्ट ऑफ द शुभ इच्छा इज व्हाट टू गेट रीड ऑफ ऑल द अशुभ आल्सो इज ए शुभ इच्छा. शोभायमान वस्तु प्राप्ति इच्छा आल्सो ए शुभ इच्छा. अशुभ का निर्मूलन इज आल्सो शुभ इच्छा. दिस अंतराय इज नेम्ड एज अंतराय बाय सूत्रकार भाष्यकार. बट हम सबको ये अंतराय नहीं लगते, मजा आता है इसमें. लाइक फॉर द चाइल्ड, the too much of playing for his study is an interruption. But do you think he'll accept it like that? उसको तो उसमें मजा आ रहा है. For all we sadhakas, everything of what we watch, TV, cell phone, etc., are creating the laukika prajna, which is very strong medha, negative, not allowing us to do pranava prarthana, pranava upasana, pranava dhyana, and pranava named brahma anubhuti. But do we take them as antaraya? If we take them, we drop them only. But we are enjoying them, therefore we are not taking them as antaraya. That immaturity we have to transcend. That these are interruptions for my main goal. Only when one understands and accepts his main goal to be Paramatma, then en route to that goal, these are the interruptions. When they are shown to him, he will accept them and he will drop. Like sugar is so cute and so sweet to eat, but it is an antaraya to the health because you are diabetic. So don't go by its looks outside. Go by its influence. Though it is sweet, but it is very harmful to your body. Is it not? Like 10 floors se niche kudna. Look so sweet, like a bird you can jump. You can fly. But the consequence you have to keep in mind. Niche giriye tukde ho gaye. What do we do? First, we don't have main goal. Second is external temptations or the antarayas. We take them as source of happiness. Therefore, we are not able to leave them. Then we are catching them, they are catching us. We are not catching Brahman, Brahman is not catching us. Samsari. So these antarayas, we have to recognize them as antaraya. One point. Second, we should have shubhecha, that we must get rid of them. Third, from our side, what max we can do, we should do. Then ask the Lord, because abhi antaraya abhavaha, when Sutrakara said, Bhashyakara categorically said, Ishvara Pradhana and Ishvara Vidyana, even these antarayas also can go away. He mentioned it. He said what it is, कि ते याव ये तावद् अंतरायाः व्याधि प्रभृतयः ते तावत् ईश्वर परिनिधानात् न भवन्ति. Here one thought I want to say, कि the more regularly, seriously, sincerely we are professionally in the Ishvara Pranidhana work, we are not doing those nonsenses which become antaraya. That's the meaning of when you do Ishwar Pranidhana, the antarayas will not be there. This is what in Bhakti Shastra said. The moment you forget Bhagavan, the Maya enters. The moment you remember Bhagavan, the Maya goes away. You can't do anything with Maya. What you can do is remember God or forget God. In the same way, Ishvara Pranidhana we do here, antarayas will go away. Ishwar Pranidhana we don't do, then I am there, karke all these antarayas, interruptions will come. Should be very clear about it. Then Sarupa Darshanam asya bhavati. Not only these antaraya will go away, even Sarupa Darshanam will come. So the effort of Ishwara Pranidhana is so beautiful and sublime that it en route removes antaraya, destination may it gives Swarupa Darshanam. And what is Ishvara Pranidhanam? Tad japaha tadartha bhavanam. Tat means pranavasya japaha. Therefore, Om, Om, Om. This is half of the Ishvara Pranidhana. Second half is what we have exhaustively seen it 3-4 days. Tadartha bhavanam. Tadartha bhavana means that ईश्वर जिसका नाम ओम जिसका हम जप कर रहे हैं उस ईश्वर का अर्थ का भावना करना. Meaning of that Ishvara. So, what is Ishvara? Is a Purusha Vishesha. And what is Ishvara? Klesha Karma Vipakashahi Avaramrushtaha. What is Ishvara? Where the Sarvagna Bijam is Niratishayam. What is Ishvara? He is Purveshamami Guruhu Kalena Anavacheda. So this Kalena Anavacheda, then Sarvagnatva Bija Niratishaya Sthita, Klesha Karmadi Asamprushtaha, Purusha Vishesha hai Ishvara. So Om chant karte हुए that Purusha Vishesh Ishwar with these Lakshanas, our Chitta should entertain the thoughts. The more the Chitta does the entertainment of these thoughts, they take us very, very near to the substratum, the self, because these are Lakshanas of the self. En route this, when we are involved in that, we are not distracted. Only a person distracted from his own goal, that all the interruptions, antarayas will come. Therefore, obviously, in the effort of Ishwar Pranidhana only, antarayas go away. When none of the obstructions obstructing, and you are thoroughly established in Pranidhana, definitely it reaches us to the destination. That is what I said as Iswarupa Darshanam Api Asya Bhavati. Slowly, slowly, in the search of that Ishvara with these Lakshanas, we reach to that pure self, which is our own self. So, Artha Bhavana means what? Who is that being, Purusha Vishesha, who is klesha karma vipaka ashaya paramrushtaha. In searching him, we drop all the klesha karma vipaka ashaya. So too, who is that? Who is Sarvagna Bija? And Niratisayam. In the effort of trying to reach to that, understand that Sarvagna Bijam, Niratisayam, we reach to the self. So too, who is the Guru of all the Purva Gurus? Who is the taught? And even the Adi Guru, whoever he may be, will have to have knowledge only from the consciousness only, because consciousness is the first. From there only all knowledges spring up. Therefore, conscious self is the Adi Guru. That the same conscious self will be the Sarvajnata. Same consciousness is the one in whom Klesha Karma Vipaka are not there. And that Klesha Karma Vipaka, the Rahita consciousness, Sarvajna Rupa consciousness. So to the third one, Purveshamapi Guru consciousness is the Purusha Vishesha in me only. I am that Vishesha Purusha. I am that. Actually, that Purusha is Nirvishesha. But you and I as Jiva have so many Visheshas. Therefore, to differentiate from him, he is said as Vishesha. But when you reach to him, he will be found to be Nirvishesha. Okay, in this way, Ishvara Pranidhana, understanding itself is a beautiful maturity. If we can understand it and start doing, we can see slowly the interruptions, antarayas going away, and we are having Pratyak Chetana Adhigamaha. Slowly, the innermost self's experience we start getting. So that's what this Tata Pratyak Chetana Adhigamopyantaraya Bhavascha. That Sutra and Bhashya. Bhashyakara even says, Yatha eva Ishvaraha Purushaha Shuddhaha Prasannaha Kevalaha Anupasargaha Tata Ayamapi बुद्धेः प्रतिसंवेदी पुरुषः इति एवं अधिगच्छति. Okay, there are very important thought. This one, just like Ishvara was understood to be with these Swarupa Lakshanas, those Swarupa Lakshana Purusha is discovered. Point one is discovered as the real me. That's called as Pratyak Chetana Adhigamaha. So, I am the Jiva. I am pursuing sadhana. In that pursuit of sadhana, I want to become or discover my own essential self. For that sake, I am doing Ishvara Pranidhana. Ishvara is of these Lakshanas. These Lakshana Yukta Ishvaras Pranidhana when I do. And what is Pranidhana? Tadartha Bhavanam. When I do the Artha Bhavanam of that Ishvara with his Lakshanas, eventually, inevitably, I will come to my own inner प्रत्येक आत्मा. अच्छा, वो ईश्वर जिनके ये लक्षण है, वो यही प्रत्येक आत्मा है? इससे पहले इंटेलेक्चुअल आंसर आएगा. देर आफ्टर दैट प्रत्येक आत्मा इज असल मी. Nowhere else you can find that Pratyagatma Lakshana fitting other than in our own self. Again, I am saying, Yatha eva Ishvaraha, just like Ishvara is Purushaha, Shuddhaha, Prasannaha, then Kevalaha, then Anupasargaha. What is Ishvara's Lakshanas? Purushaha means an entity. Shuddhaha, immaculate, untouched by the Trigunas. So, mm, mm. शुद्ध इज पुरुषः, देन इज शुद्धः, शुद्ध मीन्स गुणातीत हो गया, देन प्रसन्नः इज विदाउट एनी दुख, दुख रहितः, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज प्रसन्नता, क्लेश रहितः, दैट अविद्यास्मिता. सी शुद्ध मीन्स गुणातीत स्थिति, प्रसन्न मीन्स क्लेश कर्म विभाग, सॉरी, अविद्यास्मिता राग द्वेष अभिनिवेश रहित. द केवल मीन्स वन विदाउट सेकंड. सो गुणातीत क्लेश अतीत, देन एकमेव द्वयम परमात्मा का अनुभव हमको हमारे ही रूप में होता है. तथा अयम अपी मीन्स व्हाट? द बुद्धे है मीन्स बुद्धि का प्रतिसंवेदी द साक्षी. So the pranidhana is done at the thought level. The pranidhana is tajjapaha tadartha bhavanam. Tadartha bhavanam is Ishvara artha bhavanam. Ishvara is defined with these lakshanas. When these lakshana yukta Ishvara bhavana, when we are doing, that Ishvara is found to be the sakshi of this buddhi vrittis. And that sakshi buद्धि वृत्तियों का जिनको ईश्वर कहा वही प्रत्यगात्मा है. प्रत्यगात्मा means my own self. That is how pratyak chetana adhigama will happen by our Ishvara pranidhana, wherein tadartha bhavanam we are doing after gaining sufficient concentration through tat japaha. ओंकार जब से कंसंट्रेशन हो गया तदर्थ भावनम से ऐसे वाले लक्षण वाला वस्तु को देखने के प्रयास में वो वस्तु इस बुद्धि का साक्षी के रूप में पाया जाता है एंड इनहेरेंटली दैट बुद्धि के साक्षी के रूप में पाए जाने वाले इस लक्षण रूपी ईश्वर मैं हूं. That anubhava will happen. That is how through pranidhana we have the pratyak chetana adhigamaha. Yeah, but it's not as it is done because you and I know what is the state of our अंतःकरण now. वो तो बैठने भी नहीं देता क्लास में, स्पिरिचुअलिटी में आने ही नहीं देता, टिकने नहीं देता, सुनने नहीं देता, समझने नहीं देता, ध्यान को तो करने नहीं देता. What ध्यान? Go and sleep, it says. Go and enjoy the world. These are all the चित्त में अंतराय है. They are categorized as 9. Plus 5 more, total 13 or 14. 4 or 5, Shvasa Prashvasa, 5. No plus 5, 14. Okay. Now the subject is to study these antaraya and asking the Ishvara to remove these antarayas. And while he is doing so, let us not do those nonsenses because again these antarayas are invoked. Okay. Better is we try to remove antaraya from our side and then take the help of Ishvara where we can't do. बिकॉज कभी कभी गड़बड़ कर सकते हैं हम लेकिन संभालना हमसे नहीं हो सकता, दूसरों से हेल्प लेना पड़ता है. लेकिन वी कैन डिस्ट्रॉय द थिंग्स बट समडे वी कांट मेक इट समबडी. इसी तरह इतने रिपेयर शॉप्स क्यों है? क्योंकि खराब करना आता है अपन को, ठीक करना नहीं आता. सो द ईश्वर ठीक करने वाला, इसलिए उनको पूछते हैं. हम खराब करते हैं. खराब करना क्या है? फिलिंग आवर चित्त विथ ऑल दिस अंतराया फॉर समाधि, अंतराया फॉर आत्मानुभूति, अंतराया फॉर आत्म प्राप्ति, कैवल्य प्राप्ति एंड मोक्ष. So for that moksha, the sadhana is samadhi sadhana. So these are the samadhi sadhana के, therefore moksha प्राप्ति के अंतराय है. They all. And each interruption interrupts us at one or the other level. Some interrupt us at the very basic level, some little later higher level, some और higher. कुछ कुछ तो अल्टीमेट में फाइनल में हमको इंटरप्ट करके जाने नहीं देते. Like in that Patal Bhairavi like movies, there are for the hero 7 or 8 obstacles. First he conquers easily, second with intelligence, third little difficult, fourth, the sixth to seventh are so powerful that he'll have to physically, mentally fight out. Antaraya. Then he reaches to the treasure in whose hunt he was on the move. ये भी अंतराय. Therefore, knowing that they are interruption, we should see to that they don't come. है क्या? जिंदगी में भी टीवी देखना चाह रहे जो बंदा मोटा वाला सामने खड़ा है, ही इज एन अंतराय. हटो कहते हैं हम. गाड़ी चला रहे बट दैट इज नॉट अलाउइंग यू टू सी द रोड. अंतराय. यू कॉन्ग द हॉर्न टेक. यू आर लिसनिंग टू गुड म्यूजिक बट समबडी इज कॉलिंग यू ऑन फोन. इट इज एन अंतराय. सर बाद में फोन करो. यू आर ईटिंग फूड सडनली कॉलिंग विल केम. अंतराय. You understand the interruptions? In the steadiness of whatever we are doing, any interruption is called antaraya. In TV, radio also, when continuously the program is coming, suddenly in between gadbad hota hai, then sorry for interruption. That caption used to come very frequently. 1970s, 80s में शुरुआत में जब टीवी यूज कर रहे थे ना, every 1 hour interruption, then some music will come, then again it will set. अंतरा. Even movie theaters also, we had movies in open air theater, और रील फट जाता था सडनली टक. रील टूट गया हो अब इतने स्पीड के कारण. देन द इंटरप्शन। जो रील प्रोजेक्टर लाइट के सामने है, वो ही सीन दिखता है वहाँ, कुछ भी हो, बंदा नीचे गिर रहा है या सो गया। देन दे जोड़ेंगे उस रील को, फिर से घुमाएँगे, देन द मूवी कंटिन्यूस। Interruptions. Okay, let us chant this sutra number 30th. At least, if not in the Kaivalya Sutra, अंतराय सूत्रों को तो हमको मास्टर करना चाहिए। ओम व्याधिस्त्यान संशय प्रमाद आलस्य अविरति भ्रांति दर्शन अलब्ध भूमिकत्व अनवस्थितत्वानि चित्त विक्षेपाः ते अंतरायाः। These are the 9 ones which cause the vikshepa in the chitta. Naturally, when we want to eliminate the chitta has to be in ekagra bhumi. तो ये एकाग्र में जाने ही नहीं देते, क्षिप्त क्षिप्त रहते हैं, रखते हैं, एंड थका कर हमको क्या कहते हैं उसको, मूढ़ भूमि में ले जाते हैं। दे डोंट अलाउ अस टू एकाग्र एंड निरुद्ध एंड कैवल्य प्राप्त। दैट इज देयर कॉल्ड अंतरायाः। चित्त विक्षेपाः ते अंतराय। चित्त, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज चित्त? होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड। जैसे आंख का बंद करते ही ऑल दोज वेराइटी ऑफ रूप नाम व्यक्ति विशेष अनुभव whichever we are seeing there subtly, that is called chitta. All those things are called vritti. Have you come to the understanding of chitta or not so far? नहीं तो क्या डिस्कस कर रहे फिर? योग दर्शन इज फुल ओनली अबाउट चित्त ओनली। सारा सुनकर फिर 5 साल बाद सभी सब ठीक है, अब चित्त क्या है बताओ? आई विल हैव टू हिट माय बॉल हेड टू ए वॉल ओनली, ऑफ कोर्स विथ ए पिलो। चित्त समझ में आया कि नहीं? चित्त क्या है? चित्त को कंट्रोल किया है कि नहीं, ये नहीं पूछ रहा हूं मैं। शुद्ध किया है कि नहीं, पार हो गए कि नहीं, दैट वी हैव टू डू फर्स्ट। व्हाट इज चित्त? Anything other than Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha, perceived the gross, perceived through sense organs, Stula. Other than that, when you close eyes, same things when they appear in subtle form, wherever they are appearing, that whole thing is called Chitta. Chitta and Akasha are like same. You can't see Akasha too. But all the sun, moon, star, earth, where they are hanging, that is called as Akasha. So too the Chitta Akasha. Chitta. उस चित्त निद्रा में जाता है, इन निद्रा काला। रजोगुण में है तो सो मेनी ऑफ डिजायर्स दे कम एज वेव्स, लाइक वेव्स इन वाटर। इन सत्व गुण में, इन दैट चित्त, द विषय ज्ञान भक्ति सद्गुण प्रेम, ये सारे वृत्तियां सात्विक चित्त में व्यक्त होते हैं। चित्त इज कमिंग आउट ऑफ माया. Maya is only chitta. Maya's 3 gunas are there in chitta. Whichever the guna gets manifest, that type of vrittis come at that time in that chitta. है ना? तमोगुण प्रभावित तामसिक वृत्तियां, रजोगुण प्रभावित रजोवृत्ति, सात्विक सात्विक, ये सब हम फर्स्ट क्लास में पढ़े थे 5 महीने पहले, फर्स्ट और सेकंड और थर्ड क्लास. Okay? And same thing, which is called as Sattvic, Tamasic, Rasic Vrutthis, called in Yoga Bhashya as Mudha Bhumika of the Chitta, then Kshipta Vikshipta Bhumika, then Ekagra Bhumika. Then with the Ekagra Bhumi, we do the sadhana for Niruddha of the Chitta. So that the Chitta namak obstruction is not there between I, me and my own self. That's called Swarupa Sthiti or Kaivalyam. Yeah. Now, these things we'll repeatedly talk so that we become familiar with this, and very helpful in Vedanta sadhana. Vedanta is vicharana pradhana. पंचकोश विवेक वगैरह करके आत्मा जड़ चेतन विका एकानेक विवेक करके योग दर्शन में वृत्तियों के ऊपर फोकस होकर वृत्तियों का निरोध करते हैं. सो आफ्टर वृत्ति निरोध वी गेट विवेक ख्याति. अगेन विथ विवेक ख्याति के बाद देन असंप्रज्ञात समाधि के बाद कैवल्य. व्हाट इज डन आफ्टर वृत्ति निरोध? द असंप्रज्ञात योग वेर आत्म अनात्म विवेक से अनात्म को छोड़ना है, वो वेदांत है. Vedanta just says you are a sakshi, all are seen by you. How are you getting lost in them? Focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you only remain. There is nothing other than you. Therefore, anything other than you is the ignorance of the self only. Therefore, otherness itself is the world. And you, without you, the world cannot be there. Therefore, you alone is the form of the world expressing. Therefore, don't see the world, see yourself, or see the world as your own self. In both cases, you are not in samsara. Don't see the world, see only yourself, or see the world as your own self. Therefore, there is nothing other than the self. That is Vedantic realization. Vedanta is not worried in the manifestation of the million things of the world. Vedanta says, ये सब तुम्हारा स्वरूप है क्या? हाँ, then you are मुक्त. सब तुमसे अलग है, then that creates samsara. That's why द्वितीय अद्वै भयम भवति. द्वितीय द्वैत से ही संसार होता है. Advaita is not making the whole world bulldozed up and creating one. No. Advaita is to discover the substratum which is projected or superimposed with so many of Dvaita. That's what we just studied in our Taittiriya Upanishad. The unmanifest Rupanama getting manifested is the creation. In that, self is not going away anywhere from any Rupanama. Self alone is there as an Atma or substratum to every Rupanama. And that Rupanama value given by us is the cause by which we are not able to see substratum. That Rupanama in yoga is called Vrutti. So whether Rupanam को छोड़ो या इधर वृत्तियों को छोड़ो तो वहाँ रूपनाम रहित ब्रह्मानुभूति हो जाएगा. यहाँ वृत्ति राहित्य से आपको कैवल्य प्राप्ति थ्रू आत्मा प्राप्ति. Both are same. You know, the Kaivalya Prapti here, Brahma Prapti there, they are not two places, one only. Okay. Now, 3 minutes only I'll take because class time is over. कि फर्स्ट वन व्याधि. व्याधि का क्या कहा उन्होंने? तत्र व्याधि ही धातु रस करण वैषम्य. Yesterday also we postponed it, day before also. Today also we are tending to postpone. Ki, let us talk in this simple language. First of all, physical shariras vyadhi is the biggest antaraya even to initiate yoga sadhanas. Even you start it, when the vyadhis come, we cannot be consistent. Therefore, most essential to avoid the vyadhi of the deha. First to be that, and it is possible. Other than the prarabdha vyadhis, which generally come in the old age. Old age is vyadhi, then jara, then senility and death. Young age में व्याधियां self created होते हैं, except in some exceptions they are प्रारब्ध. बाकी जनरल जनता को वो वृद्धावस्था में भी व्याधियां वगैरह आते हैं. वृद्धावस्था itself is one व्याधि. बट युवावस्था में मध्यमावस्था में नहीं आना चाहिए बीमारियां. अगर आते हैं तो मोर देन प्रारब्ध, दे आर सेल्फ क्रिएटेड. सो बेसिकली सी दैट व्याधि रहित एट द देह लेवल, बिकॉज इट विल नेवर अलाउ अस टू डू कर्मयोग, भक्ति योग, ज्ञान योग, अष्टांग योग, धर्म, सेवा. व्याधि वाला बंदा खुद क्या करेगा? उसको दूसरों को करना पड़ता है. I can't serve when I'm in disease. I make others service oriented, which is very wrong. तबीयत खराब करके दूसरों की सेवा लेने से हमारा पुण्य उनके लिए जाता है. इसलिए टू सेव अवर ओन पुण्य, we have to keep ourselves healthy. Okay. Here in Yoga Darshana, because Patanjali is also is Ayurveda Acharya, पतंजलि ने आयुर्वेद को लिखा है. आयुर्वेद आचार्य, व्याकरण आचार्य, he is the one. The three things is it. For the Deha, he gave Ayurveda. For Bhasha, he gave the Vyakaranam. For the Chitta, he has given Yoga Darshanam. That's how Deha, Vani, Mana, Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, तीनों को शुद्ध करा के परमात्मा को पहुंचाने का मार्ग हमको केवल पतंजलि जी ने दिखाया. And he is आदिशेष अवतार. All these we saw in our initial classes. बहुत पहले, कभी का बहुत पहले, कुछ लाखों लाखों सेकंड्स पहले. So the Vyadhi, 3 words he is using. Tomorrow also we'll delve on that. One is, he says dhatu. Second he says rasa. Third he says karana. Fourth he says vaishamya. When the vishamata, imbalance, sama means balance, vishama is imbalance. Vishama and visha, they are not same. Just because they are pronounced same, don't get carried away with misunderstanding. Visha is poison. The snake has a poison and all. Here, sama word, when it is added with V, that sa becomes sha. Understood? That is how the Sanskrit Bhasha language. Sa becomes sha because of the prefix V. Therefore, sama is equal, equilibrium. Vishama is losing that equilibrium or balance. Vishama and Visha are not same. Vishama is a imbalance, losing the equilibrium state. ओके, कीप विषय अवे बाद में लेना. अब तो विषम की बात हम कर रहे हैं. तो when the वैषम्य और विषमता happen, like the religious vishamata, language vishamata, national vishamata, gender vishamata, where is visha there? Vishama means सम नहीं देखना है दोनों को. From some or the other criteria, losing the equality or balance or that thing, equilibrium. Therefore, when in these three things the vishamata happens, when the balance gets broken, equilibrium goes away, that expresses as disease. The three things are: first, dhatu. The dhatu is what? It is said that every body of every being is made by these three mula dhatus, called as kapha and vata and pitta. अब मैंने तो आयुर्वेद नहीं पढ़ा. I should buy a book and chant all of that actually. At least mantras I can chant. Evening class में कोई किताब नहीं मिल रहा, अब आयुर्वेद मंत्र, नाट्याचार्य मंत्र. हो, ये तो भरत जी के जो नाट्य शास्त्र है, 19 volumes are there book. कैसे नाचना? He wrote 19 books. अरे 18 or 19. With all Sanskrit bhasha only. You know, the great saint Bharata gave the Natya Shastra. That's called Bharatanatyam. Not Bharta Bharya Natyam. That is different. That is every day happens. So Dhatu is Kapha Vata Pitta. These three put together required for the body. In any one of them, because of atmosphere or because of wrong food, when the balance gets broken, Vaishamyata happens, then that related, Kapha Vata Pitta related, the diseases come to body. And the Pitta means all gastric related problems. Vata is all the temperature related problems. Kapha means all the epiglottis or the inhaling, exhaling, respiratory related problems. So respiratory, gastrointestinal, and the dollar related. You know, the dollar in medical language, the dollar means another calar, dollar and ruber. Calar is temperature related. The ruber is that redness related. The dollar is swelling related. So the temperatures, swellings, as well as these three things, heating up, are the symptoms that some foreign material has entered into the body. That is called disease. You know, medical things. You know all that more than me. मेरे को क्या कैसे पता? I don't know. So here, because of the imbalance in these kapha and vata and pitta, then in these main organs, problems come. Gastrointestinal, respiratory, and the temperature of body. These three are the ones which are managing the entire body, according to Ayurveda. When in these three there is imbalance, it expresses as some or the other desire at one or the other place. With once the desire disease comes up, how can you do any of the adhyatmic sadhana? Therefore, kapha vata pitta धातुओं को विषमता में नहीं जाने देना, समता में रखना. How do you do that? By always becoming aware of the position of these three in your body according to the changes and variation in temperature, avoiding or taking those things by which these are kept in balance, that will be maintaining the status quo, the health condition for maximum time, so that our sadhana is not disturbed. One is dhatu, second is rasa, third is karana. What is that rasa and karana? हम कल देखेंगे. आज एक काफी है धातु. And that's why in yoga sadhana, in pranayamas, धातु शुद्धि is done. कफ वात पित्त को ही बैलेंस करता है सारा प्राणायाम इत्यादि योगा आदि. That is a technique. No need of any allopathic medicines which are poison first, medicine later on. They're all slow poisons. Naturally, allopathy kills the germs. Anything which kills the germ is poison only, no? But that's not so poisonous to immediately kill the human being. Only the microbes it kills, therefore it is given. But otherwise, it's a poison only. It has to be so. But Ayurveda, it is not that way. Ayurveda's technique is to strengthen the immunity in that the disease causing germs, etc., are defeated or eliminated. In that, it is killed. In that allopathy, while killing the germs, that allopathy medicine kills the vitals also of the body. Now, you see, because of corona vaccine, How many side effects, they are not coming up. That is how this medical mafia, you all know more than me, कि भाई क्या बोलूं इन सब, अच्छे वेदांत पढ़ रहे हैं यहाँ, वो सब की जरूरत नहीं है. बट थोड़ा सब्जेक्ट है व्याधि का, they are continuously maintaining all diseases for the selling of their medicine, and government has full support because they get lot of money. And on the health of the human beings, or death of the human beings, or suffering of the human beings, so many, you know, what do you say, the business of millions dollars is happening all over the rich countries. So far they don't have value for the human life at all. मरने दो, हमारा मेडिसिन बिक रहा है. That's a big thing. Someone has to answer that big thing. Is it not? Someone has to answer. And how that be done is a big discussion, debatable thing, etc. It has become such an irreplaceable money minting industry. It has become minting, not minting. Money minting industry is medical. That's the beauty of human beings also. Eat wrong food and all. For small disease, they run to doctor. अरे एक्चुअली मैं तो सारे प्रॉब्लम्स का सॉल्यूशन मानता हूँ, हर एक इंडिविजुअल को ठीक करना. But whole Indians of 140, how can it be treated? Let it take time, but start from educating people to maintain their health. Need not run to doctor and shell out money as well as life. Come with a dead body. And in that body also, मार्चुरी से लाने के लिए पैसे, फिर एम्बुलेंस में रखने के लिए पैसे, फिर स्ट्रेचर के लिए पैसे, फिर आइस ब्लॉक के लिए पैसे. Big thing it is. Whole world. There are no other food industries more than the medical industries in the world. Lakhs. In India, 5 लाख मेडिकल कंपनीज है. ऐसे मैंने सुना, इतना डिसीजेस तैयार किए जा रहे हैं. And to them, the food industry supplies. They go in coordination. Wherever that doesn't work out, then all the chemical factories, etc. For our sake only, हमारे चप्पल जूता के लिए वो केमिकल फैक्ट्री बनता है, और उसमें से जो फ्यूम्स वगैरह निकलते हैं, that also helps the medical company. So vyadhi, first is this dhatu shuddhi, second is the rasa, second is, third one is karana. वो क्या है कल देखते हैं. ओम शांति शांति. How much importance our yoga darshana gives to everything. अब पता चल रहा है.